Engaging adult learners. In this video, we'll share some common examples of student engagement and disengagement that students have shared with their student success specialists throughout their studies. Keep these examples in mind as you plan and deliver your course content. First, let's look at some examples of what engages students in their courses. Example 1. My professor maintains consistently scheduled office hours announced on Brightspace so that I know when I can connect with them to ask questions about material, assignments, or grades. Example 2. I have a professor who provides quick yet thorough feedback on all my assignments. This is so important because we have assignments nearly weekly, so I want to understand where I can improve before I submit the next one. Example 3. I like the pace and types of tests and assignments that I have throughout the semester, across all my courses, so that there's a balanced workload. In previous semesters, all my assessments were scheduled around the same time in my courses, and they were almost always discussion boards and group presentations. Next, let's look at some examples of what disengages students in their courses. Example 1. I'm struggling with group work and no longer want to be in the class. My group members are not pulling their weight, and I'm doing all the work so we can get a decent grade. I was on the dean's list last semester, but I'm not confident I can get that now. It's so frustrating. Example 2. My professor doesn't know how to use Zoom and Brightspace. They never see when I use the raise hand function. They have a hard time showing videos with sound every class. It makes me wonder, what's the point of including these activities if we can't do them in class? What's the value of the education I'm paying for? Example 3. I find it very difficult to remain motivated, especially while trying to navigate the courses in Brightspace. Each course is set up differently, including where my assignments and due dates are, where the weekly class notes and materials are, how to understand the gradebook, and more. I just wish there would be some consistency from course to course. We have shared with you some examples of what we've heard from students in terms of engagement and disengagement so that you can make informed choices on how you plan and deliver your courses. Keep the following 5 tips in mind as you plan and deliver your course content. Communicate your availability for help outside of class time. Provide timely and thoughtful feedback on assessments. Communicate with your peers or coordinator regarding assessment types and schedule, as well as Brightspace setup to ensure a balanced, consistent experience for students in the program. If your course has a group work component, establish expectations and contracts on how group work will flow. Ask your coordinator and/or peers for best practices from other courses. Keep up to date with new professional development opportunities and existing resources through the Learning and Teaching Services and/or Center for Organizational Learning.